Okay, it is July 25th. So, what I wanted to do, I've got no trades that have been taken today. What I ended up doing was I turned my shorts off because here's where I'd like to see a short, right? So, what we had was a big push to the downside that has played out. And in our room, we were looking at this. So, there's a great short opportunity here. This, they ended up taking out the swing low by just a few ticks, and then now that we've gotten into the European market closed, they decided they wanted to push short. Whenever we get a midline cross, so here's our midline at 50. So when this green line crosses above the dotted magenta, there may be the follow through back to this 4360s that we're looking at. But for right now, we just have a real big stretch to the downside playing out, and there's no interest in buyers. So what I don't like doing is looking for shorts on overstretched markets because the last several attempts that they did were all trickery, and then there was follow through on this latest one. So um, that being said, let's have a look at what these different things on our charts look like. So we've got our buttons. If you want to pause the strategy, you just hit that. If I wanted to turn my shorts on, which I don't want them on because of our overstretched condition, I do want to look for shorties in this area, so that's great. And I'll keep an eye on it, and if we do a retracement to this area, then I can just turn my shorts on, and the auto will automatically look for a short in that vicinity. You can instantly get into a trade. Buy, sell buttons are there, and you can close a trade. So that's all without having to disable your strategy. This vertical line that looks different from the other vertical lines, this tells us when we turn the strategy on. So this yellow box portion, this is when it's not taking trades and you're actually in control of that. So we'll have a look at that in a moment. So this is when it started looking for trades, and then yeah, it identified a couple of shorts. What we need on this chart, since it's going for 10 ticks a trade, is we need about 5 candles. So if we look at these moves going into even last Friday, so obviously there's more than 5 candles there, so that would be a winner. Same thing here, this short would be a winner, this long would be a winner, this short would be a winner, this long hit 5 candles, this short did. This one, not so much. This one only went about 3 candles in and then turned over, and then this short hit the 5, backed up, and then had all kinds of follow through as we got into this massive push to the downside that has been playing out. So running it overnight would have been great, and then we get into regular US market open, pit open stuff, and not very good, not dynamic, and not showing us the kind of things that we would prefer to see. So I've just got it paused right now, and hasn't taken anything on the day. So let's get into our different settings and have a look at those. Okay, so as we go down, we're not using Diver Scout. That's one of our indicators, so we don't have that turned on right now. 0 means it's off. And we're using our entry. I'm just using a little 1010 for entries, and then for counter trend, I have a 0 there. That means it's not going to take any counter trend entries, and my counter trend button is grayed out because of that. This we don't have to mess with. If you have your hook on, it'll get you out very quickly, but sometimes too quickly. So what we want to do normally is give trades an opportunity to work out, even if there's one candle that backs up on you. One candle that backs up is enough to knock you out if you have your hook on, but not if you're using your recross exit. In terms of your times, I've got this set up so that I've got 2 different times where it would start after the pit opens and then stop taking trades prior to crude oil inventories. So at 10:30 would normally be crude oil inventories on a Wednesday, and it would start trading a minute after that. So we want to give crude oil inventories a minute to work itself out, and prior to that, really nothing's going on for 10 minutes or even 20 minutes. Sometimes very slow morning leading up to crude oil inventories, and then everything goes crazy for a minute. So I'm using this today, which is I don't need to have that 10-minute pause for crude oil inventory, so I can just run that. I've got my market orders. As long as market orders are filling for you, which means you're filling on the candle somewhere, not way off the candle, that's what you want to look for. Limit orders will fill you on the candle, but they may not fill sometimes, so just that's going to depend on how easily you get filled and how the market is moving at that time. I've got a 10 tick stop and target, um, and you can have a different target for longs and shorts. I'm using the same. You can do all of your break even and trail stop stuff there, so just turn those to 1 and then adjust those how you like, and you can have your daily gain and daily loss put in there. And then lower down, these are for our buttons. So our buttons, I have my counter trend off, so that's why it's going to remain grayed out even if I click it on screen. And then I've got my operating mode real time, so if you want to see trades in the past, just turn that to backtest, or if you want to take future trades, then turn that to real time.